got time for one more?
No, fuck that shit. Fuck this show. This show sucks, actually. This show's actually ass as shit.
What do you think? What do you think of that?
I rated it 5.2.
We're back to solo mode now, so make sure you subscribe because I'm kind of lonely. Episode 3, The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. The episode starts with the gang all getting along now. They're all interacting of how when they hold their breath, they have different abilities that show up or something. And then the teeth guy pops up, he's like, yo, let's get on an adventure. It's a horror adventure this time. Pomni and Kingler instantly get split up from the rest of the group inside of this haunted mansion. We cut back to the teeth boy and he's wondering why Zubul isn't going on all these adventures that he's making for them. She wasn't in the first or the second adventure. So he's like, yo, why? And he tries to give her therapy on it all. He's like, yo, what's wrong? You can talk to me. And she's like, yo, your adventure's just kind of ass. And he freaks out, and then she changes the topic, and then he just starts giving the therapy again. We cut back to Pomni and Kingler, and they see a creepy monster. And to be fair, the monster is kind of creepy. It's like a kid's show kind of creepy, but it's still kind of creepy. I think if I was a young kid, this would scare me. You know, I'd see this and go, ooh, I'm gonna hide behind the sofa. They start developing the mystery through different mixtapes, and we hear that there was a hunter that was hunting down these monsters, and he died and he got sent to hell. And Kingler shoots the monsters in the face, and then the mixtape goes, and now you've killed the monsters, I can take over your body. I'm gonna drag you down to hell so I can take your bodies and come back to the real world. And they get dragged down to hell. We catch up with the other gang and we see that they took the pacifist route for this adventure. They basically just hung out with the ghost and had tea with them. And they're like, yo, our adventure's done, but we have to wait for the other two now. The sexy lady ghost that they're with definitely has Rule 34. If they do, I'm showing it on screen now. Honestly, I was gonna try and like blur it individually so you would like hide the nipples or penises or anything like that, but it is just insanely graphic. You don't want to see it. Or if you do, you know, find it yourself, you bitch. We see Pomni and Kingler back in hell. It's not really much of like a fiery landscape, more of just more haunted tunnels. And Kingler has this moment where he says, during darkness, I can remember my past life. And he tells his story of how his wife was inside the digital circus with him. And we hear that she abstracted, like the clown in the first episode. So presumably the teeth guy got rid of her. Pomni gets sad that it's once they get out of here, Kingler's not going to remember any of this because he's going to go back to his forgetful self. And during this scene, it's really kind of cringe the way she acts.
You're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
It's literally like oh, you're gonna forget, aren't you? Like, bro, shut the fuck up. It's a kid show, I know, but if you ever told a fan that it's a kid show, they'd freak out, so I don't know how to feel. Anyway, we cut back to Zubul and the teeth guy, and she's giving him therapy now, and he's like, I don't know if my adventures are good enough. Oh, everyone's done with their adventure, let's bring them all back, and that's how the episode ends. There wasn't anything too crazy that happened in this episode. It just felt like another weekly adventure in this kid show. Still, I don't get why it's so hyped up. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad kid show, like I keep saying. It definitely does have deeper lore to it. Like, every single episode, it hints at other things that have happened in the past and what everything means and story. It's literally Matt Pat's wet dream. It's such a shame he retired now. Let's see if anything interesting happens in episode 4.